Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Wagwan, my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Give thanks to life and the gathering. You have been blessed with yet another day. What a wonderful way to welcome the blessing with such a beautiful morning, evening, noon, and night. Whatever time of the day you are listening to this one here. But anyway, now people, wagwan. We not come for waste of time. Whole heap of things still are going on in the news, so I just wheel have some news now. A man is dead and 2 others injured following a motor vehicle collision on the Sir Flores Gaspar Main Road in Kingston on Tuesday night. The deceased has been identified as Devon Edwards of a Port Royal address. Information reaching our news team from the RFB police that about 11 p.m. Edwards was a passenger in a Mazda Demio motor car that was heading towards St. Thomas when the driver allegedly lost control of the vehicle while navigating the wet road condition and overturned. Edwards, neither wearing a seatbelt, you understand, was thrown from the motor vehicle and sustained several injuries. Whole line head bust up. Yes, people, whole line head bust up. Edwards and other passenger and the driver of the motor vehicle were taken to the hospital, which then carry Edwards, go put him belly down on ice, and other persons were admitted for treatment. Investigation continues. I tell you no, take on the time on the road. But on the ear, una ear will feel that what me know about. If you look on the screen and I wonder for one police that you don't need for wonder. That is a police. And yes, him dead. Let me tell you how that gonna man. A 19-year-old police constable died in Trelawney on Wednesday night as a result of injury he sustained in a motor vehicle collision along the Hague Main Road. He is Christopher Ricketts. If you look on Christopher, 19-year-old Christopher, you can see say breast milk still there, right on his mouth corner, right there, so. He not even done cheering good, you understand, and him dead. Who is assigned to the St. James Division. Report reaching our news team from the Falmouth police that about 11:50 p.m. Rickett was driving a Mazda Demio motor car when it licked up in her. Yes, people, it licked right up in her. One Toyota Fielder. The police were summoned and Rickett and his colleague and 2 of the occupants of a Toyota Fielder were taken to the hospital. And guess what, people? Rickett never make it. Rickett never make it. Him dead. But wait. Who got hospital with him, you know? In a serious condition too. Don't need to worry yourself. Any of them dead? Me a come back right there, so come tell you now. Watch me can move on with the news now. A 9mm Taurus pistol with a magazine containing several rounds of ammunition were seized by the St. Bay police in Runaway Bay. It's reported around 10:30 p.m. a police team was on patrol in the area when they observed a Toyota Camry motor car driving recklessly along the roadway. They must allow them at end crash. The police signaled the driver of the motor vehicle to stop. However, the driver sped off. You see it there? One never fling some car at night. The motor vehicle was later found abandoned along the roadway after it crashed into a fence. The police said the motor vehicle was searched and the fireman ammo was found. But guess what? You know, the man them escape. Police get a chance for flush them brain and never do it. Hold on now. This little boy stab up him cousin. A 16-year-old stabbed cousin during credit dispute. Ah boy. Make I tell you how this go now. When a man took out goods on credit from a shop in his community costing $800, he had no idea he would end up being stabbed by a 16-year-old cousin. The teenager was among 3 who were brought to the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court in relation to the matter on Tuesday. The accused person are husband and wife, Victoria and Turan Fagan. They both pled not guilty. The court was told that Fagan operated a shop in the community. The complaint reported he took goods from the shop costing $800 on credit. On the day of the incident, the Turan reported they saw the complainant and asked him about the payment, to which he said he already gave the money to his wife. Turan reportedly denied this, and an argument developed between all 3, which resulted in the complainant telling police officers that the Fagans had assaulted him. On seeing the altercation, a teen who resided in the community decided to intervene. The 16-year-old reportedly stabbed his cousin, the complainant, for assaulting the mother. So the judge asked him, yo, where you was and stab him? Look, boy, watching the man, one knife. Judge just sent him around the hole and said, I asked him about down there look. Him say, yo, down there look pretty, you know. Just say, you wagwan, pa wagwan. Behave yourself, okay? Behave yourself and don't come back in front of me. But, them have to pay $250,000 to their family. Me know now come ask me some my view. Wagwan fit $800. Nobody ask me that. Keep on the mouth, I don't know. But look on this phone, she said now. The country recorded 963 murder between January 1st and September 11th this year. This according to data from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. This makes no sense. Lies. Election on the corner. Them a try hide the numbers. Them a try hide the numbers, people. I only a man are dead at the time and a woman are dead too, you know. And people are missing. We're dead. What them think missing, you know. Who them think them a fool? Them can't fool anybody else but we over here. So we know this already. For the first 253 days of this year, 966 murders were lodged by the police. That's 125 fewer than the corresponding period of last year. Hold on now, people. Make me sure to say a lie them a tell. Plain and straight. At least 4 people dead every day. Me nah ask soon this and tell me and tell you this. At least 4 people dead every single day in Jamaica. If you can tell me one day when 4 people are dead, yeah man, just tell me one day where you sure about 4 people are dead in this country. The police them a tell lie. The country's average at about 120 homicides per month or 28 each week. The data from the police shows that homicide has increased in 5 of the 19 police divisions since the start of the year. And over it shows 26 murder more than last year. St. Anne 14 more murder than last year. Portland recorded 2 more. Clarendon is showing 13 more homicide, while East Kingston has 5 more than last year. Everybody are increased, but yet still everything done. Better on the move from right to say, yeah, man. This is the lead in the homicide race in 2023, lodging 139 so far. That number is 7% less for the corresponding period in last year. Noted, St. James is the only police division in which the murder count has exceeded the 100 mark so far alive. See, one other liar. Why the police them so lie, man? You know what? Go to some more news here, man. In our paper, stop right now, though. Look on the screen. Good. I want to tell me for the nose, we can find this boy, wet liner himself, Akeem Poddy Gale. Whole pa shopping block, whole pa panty tape off a line. You understand? Yeah, man. So we need to find him and slap him. Him not need him 3 points. He need for go underground. You understand? Congo worm need him. The Congo worm them need him. Me I tell them the truth. And guess what, man? People, if you know the right thing, you know, him not for go alone. Cause we can send son with him too. Sons are all murderer. Look on the screen and see who me attack. Anthony Reynolds. This a boy, yeah, did forget slap way from before him even born. Him be destined to get slap way because we know him that got turn murderer. And we tell him mama say, nephew have this a boy, you know. But you never hear him. We never tell nobody say. We tell him mama say, for go dash it way, you know. And speaking of dash, yeah, I come move from that there. Look a murderer story and tell about one dash way, look a case now. So the lady who the guy, the doctor, and then end up at the hospital, and her care did this and her care did that. The people them say, if you tell her mother say, a belly she go dash. Remember say me don't know about the belly dash business thing and them something there. But the girl them who know that the place there, know say around there so famous say dash your belly and them something there. So if you want dash your belly, me not send nobody go dash your belly now, you know. Listen me good. The girl them who know for dash your belly say, yo, and that's the place where them go for that belly and them something there. So them know say a gold that the business there, she did go round the pan and it go wrong. That's how them say. So who they want to know, so they get piece of information there. Anyway, more news. Police them always get brain for push back and now push it back. At least 8 people suspected of being involved in armed robberies, drug trafficking, and lottery scamming activities in St. Mary and St. Anne were detained Tuesday during a series of tagged operations in St. Mary. Our news team was informed that the police from St. Mary and St. Anne conducted a raid at a house in Bosco Bellevue, Oracabessa, in search of the leader of a criminal syndicate behind robberies in both parish. The police said they seized 43 lead sheets with information of people living overseas at a house occupied by the reputed gang leader who goes by the alias Bobby Six. How much people have that name there? No, sir. 3 people held at the premises has since been charged with possession of information. They are also being questioned about a series of robberies committed in St. Anne's and St. Mary police area. In another operation targeting the alleged gang leader, the members of his network, 2 other suspects, including a taxi operator, were held in the vicinity of the Bank of Nova Scotia ATM on Hąvoc. They are also being questioned about armed robberies committed in St. Anne and St. Mary. 3 other suspected members of the criminal syndicate were also nabbed by the police on Tuesday. Ask the police to them. Come and tell man about to nab them to carry them behind bars. Go waste taxpayers' money. Makes no sense. Anyway, more news. Anyway, now paper watch one pan wagwan. Big shout out on our Waterhouse last night. Mr. One whole heap shot fire. People have to sleep and all them bed with them chimney over them and then a bag of things. But people still wonder, how is it that Joseland and Lyrics man buck up a Red Bridge and I shout it out? Something not right. The people must say my view, something not right. But don't bother worrying yourself. You know me already. They are going to the community and get all the information and come back, come give you the correct information. Don't rush the news. I soon come back.